Hola chicos y chicas, ¿qué tal? Soy Crack comentando estos nuevos vídeos de The Witcher 3. Lo retomamos justo donde lo habíamos dejado. Seguimos rapiñando, que rapiñar es bien. Ya lo sabéis, todo lo que os podéis llevar es bien. Este hombre.
Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of
No
blood.
te
Not a
preocupes.
bit. Start the autopsy.
Where?
Y me preocupa vamos a ver la cabeza.
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt, like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
No. Examinemos las cuencas.
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes. And some grey dust. Ash, it seems. Very fine.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it
Fua.
happened.
Mirad la boca.
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
Le han cortado la
See
laringe.
this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim
Puede ser
wouldn't die
alguien
too
con
soon.
conocimiento de medicina, un médico. Por ejemplo, tú. Torso.
Let's examine his torso.
What have we here?
Los brazos tienen marcas
Deep
también.
wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Vale.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
¿Qué puede ser? ¿Qué has visto, tío? Di algo, di algo. Coño. Un bicho.
An egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
Echar un vistazo a la cicatriz.
Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin. An incision. But the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
Abre el abdomen.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will stink
Da
or
igual.
rot.
Once fought a zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay. And why his throat's scalded.
Examinemos otra cosa. Los brazos tienen marcas.
Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was
O
tied
sea
up.
que... Es que
I'd
tuvo que
expect
ser
so.
alguien.
No
Un
one can
médico,
sit through
diría yo.
such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience.
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him.
Las piernas.
See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle swollen, toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard. Right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Apologies. We surgeons, we've a different sensibility.
Y lo último, mirarle los
And a
huevos.
different
Cuanto
sense of
más
humor.
sepamos, mejor. Genitales.
His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
Ya veremos.
We'll see. Pull down his trousers and... shit.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No sign of diffusion.
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
Vaya tela. Bueno, pues ya sé lo suficiente.
Alright. Think I know enough.
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this is about. What the motive might have been.
Yo creo que puede que haya sido un castigo. Es que... un asesinato ritual, diría yo. No, es que no lo sé. Pero bueno... que también la Priscila... prefiero no compartir mis conclusiones, no hay motivo. Vamos a decir que ha sido... que ha sido un castigo. Que no sé yo qué decir. Castigo mismo.
Sure of one thing. This was punishment.
Even the witch hunters don't engage in this kind of torture. What sin could possibly merit it?
Only the murderer knows that. And it's the key to finding him. Or her. It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer. And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted. Drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
¿Dónde se encontró el cadáver?
Woodcarver's body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the market square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebirance was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh, greetings, Your Reverence.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in under any circumstances.
You did, but they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As Your Reverence wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
Vale, pues nos piramos. Ya sabemos lo suficiente, aunque creo que ha sido ritual.
I was
Es que no
covering
sé.
my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
Thank you.
Puede que haya sido este. Es que no sé, tiene cosas de médico, incisiones de médico, por ejemplo, de lo que ha dicho del bisturí. Puede que haya sido ese tipo. Podrías haberme dicho que conocías al
Might
forense.
have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
No voy a obligarte a
Don't
hablar.
aim to press you.
Thank you. I've nothing to hide. It's just an old wound, unhealed as yet. What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there. But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
Gracias, amigo.
And I'll keep
Pero
my eye on
como
you.
haya sido tú o el otro, os mataré. Vamos para allá. Vamos a investigar. Lo último que vamos a hacer va a ser hablar con el recolector ese de cadáveres. Corre, bicho.
Eternal fire. Father of all.
Creo que me he pasado. No. Por aquí podré ir. Sí. Vamos a ver dónde atacaron a Priscila y luego el carpintero. Que por el orden deberíamos ir primero el carpintero y luego ella. Que hay algo interesante. Picor enano.
Hey, handsome.
I know that smell. Formaldehyde. A brazier. This time of year? Man's
Huella.
footprint. The murderer's, maybe. Weight on his heel. Human took a step back. Priscilla's.
Sis, that him?
How am I to know? Watch him, see what he does.
¿Qué coño os pasa a vosotros,
Come on,
normales?
come closer.
Ah, vení. Normales.
Try me, prick.
¿Qué coño pasa aquí?
Up your ass, deviant! Hoes can fight back!
Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you doing here?
Getting vengeance. Well, why are you staring? Have you not heard killers always return to the scene of their crime? Me and my brothers are waiting here to give him a warm welcome.
Soy amigo de Priscila.
Almost did her in, the whole son.
I know. Here to look for clues and find anyone who might know something.
Fear I can't help you much. But I can tell you what I know.
You and Priscilla friends?
Friends? Nah. But she saw more than a stupid whore in me. Treated me with respect. It mattered. I was looking to give up whoring. Pick up a decent trade. But none would take me. Not as a washerwoman, nor a servant, nor a cook. Felt like a leper, I did. But Priscilla, she was different.
Era buena gente. Bueno, es buena gente.
Lots of the other actors, they were afraid on account of her jesting about the eternal fire. Whistling Wendy on stage, can you imagine it?
Sobre el
That
fuego
dream's
eterno.
gone now. I'm
Quemado.
back to working street corners.
¿Has sido alguno de
Sorry
fuego
to hear
eterno?
that.
You could do worse as work goes. Or so I
Por las
tell
quemaduras
myself.
y todo eso.
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim. You aware of that?
Oh, dearie. Of course I was. This didn't start yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggars, street girls, orphans. But who'd have a drama concern about them? Human rubbish. It's what the guards call us.
Recall any names?
They didn't have proper ones. Baldy, curly, buns. That's what folk called them. No friends, no
Es
families.
una lástima.
Their bodies were burned long ago.
Bueno, me toque ya. Adiós.
Take care now.
Y tener cuidado,
And I
anda.
got a murderer to catch.
Oh, my head's ringing.
Murderer fled before the guards arrived. Ran this way. Trail ends here. Strange. Even I couldn't jump this wall.
Bestia, tenía que ver algo sobre el fuego eterno este.
Got a problem?
Bueno, a lo mejor vale. Venga, coño, vamos. Vamos a ver la casa del carpintero. Oh, V. Mierda. Qué maña más mala tengo, tío. Ah, ¿por aquí? Dentro, diría yo. Por aquí no es. No. Vale, era por las escaleras hacia arriba estas. Joder, tío. Vamos a ver. Así por aquí dando la vuelta hay alguna entrada.
Anyone home?
Begun, or I'll sick me hounds on ye. Molly, Striga, come!
Relax. I'm here about Fabian Meyer. Looking for his killer.
That's altogether different. Sit, you stupid much. Lie down.
Con despacito que muerden.
Come on, then. Slowly now, lest they bite you.
Unas criaturas encantadoras.
Charming as beasts go.
You daft. Even I'm scared of them. But better back and dog than an evil man at your door.
Got someone particular in mind?
Sure as shite. Bugger who did
Sí, que va a
Fabian.
venir
As
aquí.
soon as they'd hauled his corpse off, I run to a mate who raises fighting dogs. Bought these 2 mutts. Cost me a chunk of change. But I sleep sound at least.
¿Quién eres?
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name.
El
We're in a
hermano.
workshop together. Meyer and Meyer.
What'll it be
Ya, que
now?
bicho más grande
Just
tú.
Meyer?
Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family, or what's left of it. So, what do you want to know? What can I tell you about Fabian?
¿Qué sabes sobre el asesino?
Tell me what you know about the murder, in
O
order,
sobre el
in
asesinato.
detail.
'Twas like this. Had some work in Oxenford, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. Thought to myself, blast it, gonna miss him burn another hag. But the smoke wasn't coming from Hierarch Square. It was coming from here. See the soot stains? That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk gathered round the blaze and found Fabian here beside it. They'd already loaded him on the cart by the time I arrived.
Talk to your neighbors. They see anything suspicious beforehand? Hear anything?
Claim not to. But even if they had, they'd not have helped. In Novigrad, folk give bleating orphans in the street a wide berth so as not to stain their poor lanes. What do they care about some dwarf?
Totalmente tienes razón. Qué asco de gente, macho. ¿Tu hermano tiene algún enemigo?
Your brother have any enemies? Anyone dislike him? Threaten him, maybe?
'Twas Fabian who threatened this one last. Oh, you were a good dwarf, a craftsman like no other. But you were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some tools, quality timber.
Hijo de puta.
He'd grab the purse and head out whoring. Took to following one in particular. He'd say, "'Tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag," and other obscenities. Don't rightly know what that was about. Maybe he was in love with her.
Know where I can find her? This dish rag?
City cemetery. She died a few days back, quietly in her sleep. Her pawn said a fever took her.
Le pegó algo.
Fine. We've talked enough. Need to look around.
Be my guest. Just beware of the dogs.
Tranquilo. Hala. Guapetón. A hacer la croqueta.
Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones.
De nada, que algo que brilla. La misma carta que antes. La misma carta.
Someone dragged something across the floor.
Alguien
Or
que se le
dragged it
fue de las
from one wall
manos.
to the other, repeatedly.
Sí, tendrá que ser eso.
Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside since they found
Sí,
Fabian.
ábreme, por favor.
But I'll open it for you if you want.
Si sacaron algo de ahí, es bien que veamos el qué. De sangre.
More bloodstains. But not near enough to say he bled to death.
Está la silla donde lo ataron, seguramente.
Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked.
Aye.
Already know what happened.
I needn't know the details. Truth be told, I haven't the stomach.
When it was over, the murderer dragged Fabian to the courtyard, then made a pyre of sculpture
But why?
Vale, lo siento, tengo que saltar
to teach a
esto.
lesson.
A ver qué no, sí. Estaba viendo tus esculturas.
Had a look at your sculptures.
And? Lifelike, aren't they?
The women especially. Never seen a bust that size in Italy.
Oh, aye. Fabian's handiwork. I told him, brother, tits like that would crush her back. Whittle him down. He said, nay, they'd sell better this way. Told me to shut me trap. And sell they did. Till one sermon at the temple. And the celebrating reverend said that whoso buys idols from the non-human Mayas sit.
Vale, tiene que ver todo con el templo, seguramente.
Fine. Won't learn anything.
A ver, quítate su normal.
Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it.
Mal leído. Yo a tu hermano ya no le hace falta. Lo siento, tío. Whisky. Banana, botella de agua. Yep, aquí hay algo más.
Eyes. Humanoid. Completely rotten.
Ojos humanoides podridos. Vale. Vámonos a la mierda. Vamos a hablar con el otro tipo. Voy a cortar y ahora cuando llegue vuelvo. Hasta ahora. Bueno, pues ya estamos aquí. Vamos a hablar con... ¿Qué coño ha pasado aquí?
Oi, Witcher! Coroner wants to see you. Been another victim. Told me to say the main door will be open for you. You're to come as soon as you can.
Vale, darme un segundo. Antes tengo que hablar con el subnormal. Tú.
You, Eustace, the corpse collector?
Aye? How'd you know?
Fourth sense, I think it is. You bring Fabian Meyer's body to the morgue?
Fabian. Oh, yeah, I remember. No eyes, no heart, one of them, right? No purse neither, as I recall.
One of them? So there have been other bodies like that?
Sure have. Beggars, street urchins, and street walkers. One went so portly, I had to cut her into pieces to fit her in me wheelbarrow. Slippery sow, they called her, on account of her.
No me interesa.
Some things are best left unsaid. What happened to the pieces?
What do you mean? Reverend Nathaniel ordered them burned. Every last one. Oh, shame that was.
Shame? Why? Actually, never mind. Another thing that's best left unsaid.
¿Lo registraste?
You searched Fabian's body?
Well, I cast an eye in his pockets. Made sure nothing went to waste.
I call a spade a spade. You rob corpses.
And I call a prick a prick. It's none of your fucking concern. What, you a tax collector?
Te voy a pegar unos somanta hostias. Bueno, vamos a... dime que había en su bolsillo.
What did you find on him?
I had you
Normal.
Triflings, baubles, gloss-beaded ring, handful of coins, and a letter. Look, vellum, quality parchment that. I'll wipe off the writing and sell it as new.
Una carta.
That's human skin. Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Priscilla?
Te voy a dar de hostia.
In this town.
Toma, subnormal.
Oi, fucking hell! What was that for?
For everything.
A dormir. Se me ha puesto una mala virgen. Y bueno, vamos a dejar el capítulo de aquí. Muchísimas gracias por verme. Like, favorito, si os gustó, dislike si no, y nos vemos en el siguiente vídeo. Chao.